Do you find that Mr. Depp has proven, by clear and convincing evidence, that Ms. Heard acted with actual malice? Answer, yes.
All right, a day after a jury handed down a verdict in the Amber Heard Johnny Depp defamation trial, there is word that the actress plans to appeal the court's decision. Otherwise, she's got to pay up. For the latest on this trial, let's bring in host of Front and Center with Jacquie Jordan. Entertainment and PR expert Jacquie Jordan is with us, and celebrity attorney Chris Melcher. Good morning. Great to have you both on today. Chris, I'd like to start with you. Just first up, let's start with the rumors of this appeal. Amber Heard's attorney said yesterday that she thinks the jury was, quote, confused. Do you think she's got a case on appeal here?
There's no case on appeal. I think that we're seeing what normally happens after somebody loses, that they want this counter headline, about the appeal that's going to be raised and all of the problems that they're now claiming happened with this trial. But I watched all of it, as many of us did. It was a fair process, and there was no error that I detected. So she's not going to win her appeal.
Amber, or rather, Jacquie, this trial, the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial, it lived a whole new life on social media. And then in the courtroom itself, down in D.C., there were throngs of people outside, mostly pro Johnny Depp, especially toward the end. What does this do to their respective careers now?
Well, really great question. I appreciate that. I heard on Newsmax early this week with Mark Garagos, the criminal defense attorney. He basically said that either side would appeal whoever lost. So It would be naturally part of that legal process. I'm not a lawyer, of course. I'm a marketing and PR expert professional, and this is the greatest, PR restoration of reputation tool for a mega star like Johnny Depp, who now gets to go back to his Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. I always look at who is going to benefit from this win and from this extravaganza, and certainly Disney will. And ironically, not that he had any part of it, but like Jerry Bruckheimer just came off of the high win of Top Gun this weekend. Well, Pirates of the Caribbean is also his franchise and his legacy, which had the last big Memorial Day box office hit in 2007.
Right.
So there's a lot to gain from this trial, way beyond this domestic dispute that we all had to.
Yeah, Jacquie, I'm not, we saw, let's say, Martha Stewart, for example. She served her time and she's had a tremendous second act. I don't know if Amber Heard has the same good fortune. Chris, just from a legal perspective, Amber Heard has said multiple times that she doesn't have the money to pay what Johnny Depp was awarded by the jury. What happens there? I mean, we saw with O.J. Simpson, he couldn't pay up. What happens if you can't?
Well, we'll see if Johnny is going to enforce it to begin with. I mean, he did say he was there for his name. He cleared his name. So we'll see if he's really going to go after her to collect this. If he does, it will be difficult. She got $7 million in a divorce settlement in 2016. I'm sure she spent, a lot of that. And there isn't an ability to pay. She could go bankrupt and, get some relief there. And also, her earning capacity is really not good at this point. So I believe her. She's unable to pay, and I doubt Johnny will see much of that money.
Okay, so what happens next with these trials? We see the cameras being allowed in the courtroom. Jacquie, we saw it, at first really with O.J. Simpson back in the mid-90s. Does this continue? Because America, they just can't get enough of stuff like this. This past weekend, I was with family. This is what they wanted to talk about, not gas prices.
This is literally, this is like Coliseum type entertainment going on here, and we've grown accustomed to it since O.J. Simpson. I was a producer at Geraldo during the O.J. Simpson trial, so I really had like a firsthand experience of watching a trial blow up into the media, and that actually defined an entire generation and a style of justice / entertainment that we've come accustomed to. I know for myself, as a New York Times bestselling publisher, we published Tara Reid's book, Left Out, When the Truth Doesn't Fit In, just because I was curious from the story of what happens when a woman speaks out. And this is interesting because there's this is definitely taking a hit in the Me Too space. But what I would say as a First Amendment advocate myself, that, you know, that watching something get sued for defamation gets really touchy now, because how do we express ourselves on social media about other people and our opinions?
Yeah.
We're going to have to, there's a mindfulness that's going to come into play here as a result of this specific trial.
Jackie, you just brought this up, and I've thought this too, and I'm wondering your take. Just a quick follow-up. Tara Reade, this is the person that's accused Joe Biden of sexual assault when he was a senator. That's who you're referring to. Okay,
Correct.
so nobody, but I've had Tara Reade on this show before. Nobody believed Tara Reade. And this is right in the heart of the Me Too movement. Everyone on the left believed Christine Blasey Ford, who accused Brett Kavanaugh during his confirmation hearings. What do you make of that?
Well, there was the expression of believe all women, which, you know, isn't the case. Of course, this court trial shows that it's don't believe all women.
Right.
It shouldn't be about believe all women. But in that particular case, because it was a candidacy, a campaign that was going on, it should have been investigated, and it should have been explored, and it should have been allowed due process.
Yeah, believe all women if it fits your political agenda is a part of it, I think, as well. Jacquie Jordan, Chris Melcher, great having you both on. We appreciate your time and expertise as always. Thank you.